Welcome to this tutorial on AWS API Gateway Fundamentals. In this video, we'll explore one of the most essential services in the AWS Serverless ecosystem. API Gateway is Amazon's fully managed service for creating, deploying, and managing RESTful APIs at scale. Whether you're building mobile applications, web services, or microservices architectures, API Gateway serves as the critical entry point for all your application requests. API Gateway is a managed service that acts as a front door for applications to access backend services, data, and business logic. Think of it as a smart intermediary that sits between your clients and your backend systems. It provides a single entry point for all API requests, ensuring that every request is properly authenticated and authorized. API Gateway also handles security and authentication, manages traffic with rate-limiting capabilities, and intelligently routes requests to the appropriate backend services. This centralized approach simplifies API management and enhances security across your entire application infrastructure. Before diving deeper into API Gateway, let's understand RESTful API Basics. REST APIs use standard HTTP methods to perform CRUD operations on resources. The GET method retrieves data from the server without modifying it, making it ideal for RED operations. POST creates new resources on the server. PUT updates or replaces existing resources with new data. And delete removes resources from the server. These four methods form the foundation of RESTful architecture, allowing clients to interact with server resources in a standardized, predictable way. AWS API Gateway is Amazon's fully managed service that eliminates the operational overhead of running API infrastructure. As a fully managed service, there's no infrastructure to provision or maintain, allowing you to focus entirely on building your application logic. It features auto-scaling capabilities that handle any level of traffic automatically, from a few requests per day to hundreds of thousands per second. The pricing model follows AWS's pay-as-you-go philosophy, meaning you only pay for the actual API calls received and data transferred. Additionally, API Gateway offers native integration with other AWS services like Lambda, DynamoDB, S3, and many more, making it the perfect choice for serverless architectures. API Gateway comes packed with powerful core features. For authentication, it supports multiple methods including IAM roles, Cognito user pools, and API keys, giving you flexible options to secure your APIs. Throttling capabilities provide rate-limiting and request quotas to protect your backend services from being overwhelmed by excessive traffic. The monitoring feature integrates seamlessly with CloudWatch, providing comprehensive logs, metrics, and performance tracking for your APIs. Versioning support allows you to manage multiple API versions and deployment stages, making it easy to handle development, testing, and production environments separately. These features work together to provide enterprise-grade API management capabilities. Understanding the API Gateway architecture helps visualize how requests flow through the system. At the client layer, web applications, mobile apps, and IoT devices make API requests to your service. These requests first hit the API Gateway, which performs request validation, authentication, throttling, and routing. Next is the integration layer, which connects API Gateway to various backends like Lambda functions, HTTP endpoints, and other AWS services. Finally, the backend services layer contains your actual business logic, databases, and external APIs that process the requests and generate responses. This layered architecture provides clear separation of concerns and enables you to scale each component independently. Let's walk through the complete request response flow in API Gateway. First, the client sends an HTTP request to the API Gateway endpoint. Second, API Gateway validates the authentication and authorization credentials to ensure the request is legitimate and has proper permissions. Third, during request processing, API Gateway transforms the request data if needed and routes it to the configured backend integration. Finally, when the backend responds, API Gateway transforms the response according to your specifications and returns it to the client. This multi-stage process ensures that every request is properly validated, processed, and delivered while maintaining security and performance standards. API Gateway supports 4 primary integration types to connect with different backends. Lambda integration allows you to invoke AWS Lambda functions for serverless backend logic, making it the most popular choice for serverless applications. HTTP integration lets you connect to public HTTP endpoints and external web services, enabling you to proxy requests to any web-accessible service. AWS Service Integration provides direct connectivity with DynamoDB, SNS, SQS, and other AWS services without requiring Lambda as an intermediary. Mock integration returns predefined responses without making actual backend calls, which is perfect for testing and development scenarios. Each integration type serves specific use cases and can be mixed within the same API. API Gateway offers several key capabilities that enhance performance and functionality. Caching allows you to cache API responses, significantly reducing latency and decreasing load on your backend systems. Core support enables cross-origin resource sharing, which is essential for web applications that need to make requests from different domains. Request validation checks request parameters, headers, and body content before processing, ensuring that only valid requests reach your backend. Data transformation uses mapping templates to modify requests and responses on the fly, allowing you to adapt data formats between clients and backends without changing your application code. These capabilities help you build robust, performant APIs with minimal effort. API Gateway excels in several common use cases. For mobile and web applications, it provides a scalable backend API infrastructure that can handle traffic spikes and growth seamlessly. In microservices architecture, it creates a unified API layer that aggregates multiple distributed microservices behind a single interface. For third-party integrations, you can expose your APIs to external partners with granular access control and usage tracking. When building serverless backends, combining API Gateway with Lambda functions creates fully serverless applications that scale automatically and require zero server management. These use cases demonstrate the versatility and power of API Gateway in modern application development. Let's recap the key takeaways from this introduction to AWS API Gateway. API Gateway is a fully managed service designed for creating and managing APIs at any scale. It provides essential capabilities including security, throttling, monitoring, and versioning out of the box. The service supports multiple integration types: Lambda for serverless functions, HTTP for external services, direct AWS service integrations, and mock for testing. API Gateway is particularly ideal for serverless architectures and microservices patterns, where it acts as the intelligent front door to your application. With this foundation, you're now ready to build scalable, secure RESTful APIs using AWS API Gateway. Thank you for watching, and happy building.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.